What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto, and also welcome if you're new to this channel. Quick word from me. This video will talk about APTOS. APTOS was launched today. It's a new blockchain. In this video we will talk about what it actually is, but we will also talk about the tokenomics. Very important when you actually want to invest in a new token like this, and this is a highly regarded token, and a lot of people were waiting for the launch. So we'll talk about that. We'll also talk a little bit about the launch, because the launch wasn't without some mistakes, or at least some things going wrong. So we'll talk about all of those things, basically all you need to know about the APTOS blockchain. So let's get right into it. All right, welcome back to the video. So as I said, let's get right into it. I'm trying to keep this video as short as possible. Yesterday I did a video on quant. Check that out if you think that's interesting. I didn't realize how long that actually took. It was like 9 minutes. I'm trying to keep this a little bit shorter. This will just be basic knowledge of everything you need to know. So first, let's take a look at the white paper. And don't worry, we will not read through all of it like other YouTubers. Just kidding. But I did want to show you it. I mean, if you want to check that out, go to their website, which is aptoslabs.com. Go to the bottom, press white paper. The white paper, basically, listen. This white paper is all very technical already, and I don't want to get into technicals in this video, because then I could talk about it 30 minutes, right? Basically, APTOS is a layer 1 blockchain, a new layer 1 blockchain, such as Solana, such as Ethereum. It's mostly compared to Ethereum, to Solana. It's created by former Meta employees. Meta was trying to create its own blockchain called DM. APTOS is basically a continuation of that. It has its own unique programming language, which is based off of Rust, which is a programming language, but it's called Move, which is optimized for blockchains. So that's great. But apart from that, also over $350 million has already been invested in APTOS, and that makes its whole launch very hyped up, right? Because a lot of people are expecting great things from it. As I said, it's a layer 1 blockchain, so you'll have an ecosystem of decentralized applications on it. You'll have NFTs on that. It will probably be very well connected, so that's a great thing. That actually allows you to maybe bridge over assets and to use decentralized applications on APTOS easily. Because of its capital they have, and because it's quite well developed. It's actually been in development for 3 years already, and it has a transaction speed of 160,000 TPS, transactions per second. Today we reached 4, a little bit more about that later. But yeah, so that it's like double what Solana has theoretically. So that it earned its nickname, the Solana Killer. But now let's actually talk a little bit about it. So you can check that out. I just wanted to look at the white paper and tell you the story. We're not going to read through this, all right? We'll actually check some more written by BYBIT. So here you can also see it's a proposed layer 1 blockchain. It's actually active right now. The mainnet has actually been launched. You can, and this is a little side story, but I wanted to tell you that you can actually go to the community incentivized testnet, and you can actually still register for AIT 3 and 4 to get some free APT, which is the abbreviation of the token of APTOS. So go check that out if you're interested. But first, as I said, let's talk a little bit about block STM technology. It's an engine that efficiently handles smart contracts. It's basically sharding. It sounds to me as sharding. I'm not a developer, but it sounds as sharding. But basically what it does is that a normal blockchain has like a string of blocks and a string of executions of smart contracts. Block STM technology allows APTOS to do multiple transactions and multiple executions at one point of time. And you for yourself can know why that's faster and why that's better. Move programming language, as I said, it's a unique programming language built for the DM blockchain, which was the original blockchain, but now it's an APTOS. I'm not sure if that's actually better. It seems better because it's made specifically for blockchains, but that's just my assumption. So if you're a developer, if you know more about it, let me know down in the comments and educate us all. A Byzantine fault tolerance consensus protocol, which most or a lot of blockchains actually have. But yeah, so what it actually is that instead of using, and I do want to read this because it's important, instead of using a consensus protocol that has to follow the order of transactions, APTOS decouples the two processes and let them run parallel to each other. Also a little bit in line with the block STM technology. This reduces latency while increasing speed. And to ensure accuracy, Aptos has created a BFT engine that analyzes individual states on-chain and then automatically updates validators as needed. So that's great as well. I'm definitely excited for the launch. I'm interested in seeing how it will actually work and if it will actually fulfill the things that it's promising. All right, because then if it's actually faster than Solana, so that means very low fees, and that it actually works very well with other cryptos, and that it doesn't crash. I mean, Solana had its fair share of crashes. It could be a big one, could be a top 10, and the token is launching today. I'm not sure what the market cap is, but it probably will already be a top 50 token at launch. Quickly, tokenomics. Initially, 1 billion tokens will be released, so that's at this point, that's in circulation, and I have to say, yeah, no, it isn't released yet, but that's the total amount of tokens. A lot of that is still locked up and will be released in the upcoming 10 years in total. All right, so and it's 1 billion. That's not the max supply, that's a total supply. It can actually increase with staking rewards, kind of the same as what Ethereum has. Trying to go through it because I don't want to make this video too long. Kind of the same as Ethereum has. Ethereum also doesn't have a max supply, isn't the end of the world if you think the team behind it is competent. So to the community, 510 million, of which 130 million is already available. So that is for grants, ecosystem projects and growth initiatives. 190 million to core contributors, 165 to foundation, and 135 million to investors. See, core contributors, doesn't matter that it's that high, right? They made this blockchain available. Foundation and investors, almost 30%. It is actually 30%, 0.02% less. It's a lot, I think. It's quite a lot, all right? And it's locked up for the first year, but after that they'll get some tokens. Yeah, I just think that's a lot. That's my opinion. I mean, obviously you need them for a blockchain like this, but it does make the blockchain and the token quite inflationary, all right, in theory. So yeah, if we then take a look at the core contributors and investors, an amount of tokens will be available after the first year, so that will be like October or November next year. This is better to actually see that. You can see that a lot is locked up, except for the staking rewards, which is immediately available in the community. Staking rewards right now is at a maximum is 7%, and it will drop down 1.5% annually to a lower bound of 3.25%. This will probably be lower if you stake at validators, because validators also take a percentage. But yeah, you can see that definitely next year up leading towards 2026 will be very inflationary, which isn't necessarily bad. I mean, when these parties get their tokens, they won't sell a lot, but they will sell, all right? They will make sure that they make a profit and that most of the tokens will be in hands of retail investors such as you and I. But they won't make it crash, but it's something to realize, all right? So yeah, let's talk about today. That was most I wanted to say. So if you think you've gained enough information already, you can just click away. But today was the launch. Kind of wanted to check out how that went. As I said, 160,000 transactions per second was theoretically claimed that would be the transaction per second. However, if you're using the APTOS blockchain explorer, you could see that today we reached around 4 TPS, which makes it doesn't make total sense, but today not a lot of people were transacting, right? I mean, you cannot even transact APTOS right now on most exchanges. You cannot even buy that, so it's very hard to get it. Right now, we could actually check that out. Video is getting pretty long again, but doesn't matter. If you look at the Explorer right now, it's still 4. Here you can see the total supply, active validators. It's quite a lot. It's quite decentralized, so that's a great thing too. But yeah, so definitely tomorrow I'll check out that Explorer, see what it's doing, because it will 100% not reach 160,000 TPS, but it could actually be very high. So yeah, that's everything I wanted to say about Aptos. I think this is everything you need to know before investing in it, or when you're thinking of investing in it. For now, I want to thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you all in my next videos. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you think this video was valuable. Take care. Bye.